Hey y'all, I'm gonna see how I can get through this video. Okay, you may think, hey, did Tammy move? No, I didn't move. This is just that thing I was telling y'all about that we had set up for whenever I can. I'm gonna film with this in the background, which is just, you know, Slay the Day with Crochet, and sarcasm is welcome, always. Yarn Queen, and then Eat, Sleep, Slay, you know. Okay. I went to Hobby Lobby, y'all. But I did go with my sister. I went to see if there was anything left of the clearance stuff, because, you know, hey, I'm always late on it. So I went, I looked, and there were 2 skeins that were on clearance. I got both. But I have an idea for what I'm going to use them for, so therefore I'm going to be using them not too long after I finish the video. But it's the Hue IQ, and the color is, oops. Hue IQ. What? Oh my gosh. Y'all know I forgot my glasses, right? Okay. Let's see. Something plum. Smoked plum, maybe? Pretty. It's really pretty. It's got pinks and peach and blue and purples. It's got all kinds of different colors in here, and I really, really like it. So I'm gonna do that. But I also got this. Yeah, this little piece right here was like 67 cents. This was like 74 cents. So yeah, got that. And that thing I told y'all I was working on, well, I decided to use this, which is that Karen Cake Big Cake. It's grape, I believe. Grape jelly. Yeah, grape jelly. And I'm trying, you know, I always say trying because you know, I never do it right, to do a sweater. Okay, now, y'all, I'm not really good at the moss stitch, which I think that's what they were using. It's a double crochet, single crochet all the way across, and then double crochet and single crochet all the way back across, but you put the double crochet in the single crochet. It's just like, no, don't wanna. So double crochet, and of course, you know, it changes colors in the middle of it, but it's okay. I don't know if I'll be able to do a good job of it, but I'm trying. Now, on to the next. Now, y'all remember not long ago, well, it may have been a bit, I said I wanted to try to do a chevron blanket because I'd never done one. You know, is this chevron, y'all? Let me know. It's kind of like a wave thingy. But, whoops. Yeah, okay. Thank you for somebody gave me that. I can't remember. And I think it's Cheryl, but I'm not sure. Cheryl, if it's you, I'm sorry. But I've been working on it. Not getting very far, but still not stopping. And it's going to be a fairly decent size. I mean, it's about the size, about a decent wingspan. So it's going to be a decent little bit there. Probably more of a lap blanket than anything else, but I got all the colors, all the ones in there that go with it. And look at this. Y'all, this was a while back I bought this. But there was a time when I was doing a lot of buying cotton yarn because I wanted to do like dishcloths and washcloths and stuff like that. Of course, you know, attention deficit disorder here. there are times when I just forget. I mean, literally forget what I was going to work on. I'll have the yarn all planned out. I have it set together, and then I'll look at it and have no idea what it was I was going to do with it. So I'm going to have to start putting bags together with the yarn in it, and write on the yarn what it's for. On the bag what project it's for. Because right now, I have yarn that I know I got for specific projects, but I don't know which ones. Yeah. And I know one of them's a cardigan that I saw in Crochet World a few issues back. I get the digital subscription, which sucks because I can't get their back thing because I don't have whatever. I didn't buy it from the Annie's. I bought it from Amazon. So, yeah, that kind of got me messed up. But that's okay. Let's see. What else was I going to do? There were a few things. Now, my sister and I, we go shopping today. We have a specific list. We are not going to vary from this list. We have to get it, okay? Now, I know those of you with pain will understand what I'm fixed to tell you. But there is a CBD oil, which is a cannabis-based oil, hemp oil, that is called the Delta 8 variant. And it is the closest to legal. I mean, it's just right at that legal line, but it gives you a lot of relief for your pain and stuff. Well, my sister and I want to try it because they finally made medical marijuana legal here in Texas. Of course, it's not available anywhere yet, but eventually it will be. They have to set up dispensaries and you know, it takes a bit. There's a lot of paperwork involved apparently, but it was voted through. Now, we went to the smoke shop. It's called Puff and Stuff. Okay. Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, yeah, that's not a clue at all, is it? So we went and we were going to get the gummies because usually you can get a big old thing for like 80 bucks and it lasts you forever because you only take them when you need them, which is, you know, usually I don't need them all the time. I just need them every once in a while because there are times when I get really, like last night was a horrifying night for me because my back hurt, my neck hurt, and my shoulders hurt. I had the worst time trying to get comfortable. And on top of that, I have poison ivy. Can y'all see my little wonderful stretch of poison ivy running down my arm here? It's there, and then it's there, and it's all over my legs, and all over my back, and all over my stomach, and all over my boobies. So yeah, I got the poison ivy. I've been taking care of y'all. I have been treating it, but it's taking forever to go down. And of course it itches. God, it itches. So anyway, so we get there and we're like, well, is there another form of it that we can use? Because we're only going to use, you know, so much of it, but we don't want to spend $34 for 10 of the little gummies. And he said, well, he said they offer it on vape. Now, back when I first moved here, I smoked. And then I had to jump from smoking to vaping like really fast. Shockingly fast. And then I got off the vape. And I haven't been doing anything for about 4 years now. About 4 years. So I'm okay with the vape because it doesn't bother me any, and it never gave me any trouble, and you know, it's cool. So we get the vape. My sister got the vape. Shocked me. So she got the vape and I got the vape, and we both got a couple of cartridges. It should last us for a very long time. And so he said, just a puff or two at night. That should be all you need. It will relax you enough to where you can get to sleep. And that's basically what we both kind of need, is because I can't relax because of the pain. She can't relax because she has restless leg syndrome, which is awful. I jerk my legs too at night, but it's okay. I can live with that. I can't live with the pain at night because it's bad. Why is it always worse at night than it is during the day? Is it because we're so busy during the day that we don't notice it as much? I'm thinking that's it. Because, boy, let me tell you, when I ain't doing something, I notice it. So we finished with the vape shop, and we're like, okay, that's good. So we're through with that. So we run through Kentucky Fried Chicken and grab some chicken. And we go to the gas store, Walmart gas station right after that. I know y'all are wondering why I'm going through this long spiel. I'll make it clear in a second. We get to the gas station, and my sister says, will you look this up on my phone? And I said, yeah, where's your phone? Where's your phone? Oh, we left it somewhere. Yeah, we left it somewhere. It was either at the smoke shop or Hobby Lobby. Those are the only two places that we actually went in. Well, she went in Lowe's, but it wouldn't. She still had her phone. So we got that, and we're like, okay, well, we need to locate that phone. So I called both places, and neither one of them had seen her phone. So we had to get a hold of her husband and have him do one of those people locator, you know, where the phone they locate your phone. So he goes to do that, and it's at Hobby Lobby. So I called them back, and they said that they had a phone, but I needed to describe it. So I did, and they said, okay, yeah, we'll have it up here for you whenever you come back. And I said, yeah, it'll be a little bit, but we'll be up there. And they said, okay. So after she finished with Walmart, because by that point she had gone into Walmart to pick up the very few things we needed from there, which was bread, sour cream, and potting soil. We need 3 things. So she went in. 20 minutes later, she comes back out. Did you find out where my phone is? Mm-hmm. Hobby Lobby. By this point, because she's been moving that potting soil, her pants are like dirty and everything like that, and she didn't want to go in. I said, well, I'll just run in and get it, and I'll be right back out. And she goes, okay. So I walked in. We called for the manager because apparently they don't trust their cashiers to give people their phones. We're waiting. We're waiting. It's a good thing I don't have to take a pill. And we're waiting. Some more. Finally, my sister comes in. I was in there so long, she was like, what is taking so long? She goes, why are you still standing here? I'm like, I have to wait for somebody to come get me the phone. And she said, none of these people can get it for you? I said, no. I said, apparently they have to wait for a manager. She goes, okay. So we're both now standing up there. We're waiting. We're waiting. That poor lady had already called them 3 times to come up to the front. We spot them walking up, and one of them's on her cell phone. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what level of ticked off that got me, but let's just say I was biting my tongue hard. Nothing makes me more mad than to see a manager on their phone when there's a customer waiting. It didn't even have to be me. It could be somebody else waiting for them, and they're going to take their ever-loving time, and they're on their cell phone. Oh, no, 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 no. I hit a level of ticked off I hadn't hit in a while, so my sister grabs my arm. She's like, oh, there they are. I'm like, yeah. There they are. She knew why I was mad because she had seen her on her cell phone too. So we get our cell phone and we walk outside, and I said, I cannot believe that. And she said, I know, I thought you were going to go after him. So I almost got arrested in Hobby Lobby today, y'all. Almost, but not quite. And I did manage to get yarn out of it, so it's always a good deal. No, I was so mad, though. I don't like that. I hate it when people pretend not to see you, too. I've had that happen, and that just makes me so angry. Especially when they look past the person that's right in front of you, who's the next person in line, and they look at you and tell you, come on. And I'm like, wait a minute. This person was up here first. And they're like, oh, I didn't see. How can you miss somebody standing right there? I mean, they didn't turn invisible. They don't have Harry Potter's cloak here. They're there. Yeah. See the sign. But that was our adventures today. Tomorrow it's going to get even more fun. Oh, and I promised I would tell y'all how I'm doing on my diet. Well, here's the thing. I'm doing awesome on the food part of my diet. I'm not having a problem, no, except for one night. One night blew a hole through my diet. But it was the night my sister sent home cake and brownies to my house. Yeah, like they weren't going to get eaten. Yeah. I normally have like 27 points. If you've ever done Weight Watchers, you know what I'm talking about. I normally have 27 points. At that time, I used 51, people. 51. I have no self-control when it comes to sweets. That's why I don't have them in my house. I'm pretty bad about them, so I just don't keep them because I'm just so not good at them at all. Oh, have y'all been watching the Christmas in July fairy videos? They're so cute. So many people have done so many adorable things with their videos this year. I'm glad they're doing it. I'm sorry I'm not. I just have so much coming up. Going to be happening. Several things going to kick off all at once. I've got to work on those blankets, waiting for the green to come in. Oh, I didn't tell y'all about that. Yeah, the reason I'm not working on the character blankets right now, I didn't have the right color green. I had, if there's 50 shades of green, I had 49, but not that one. Not the one I needed. Yeah, I wasn't happy. I was so not happy. But it's okay. I got past it. I ordered the yarn. It's coming in. And that's all I'm going to say. I got the yarn. I didn't get to get it during a sale, which makes me mad, but I have to have it to finish the blanket. So everybody had their sales after and then way before. So I kind of like fell in that middle ground. And it's always that way. Whenever I need something, I'm always like, there's no sale. So it's kind of like they know what I'm doing. I think they do. No, I'm only kidding. Yeah, they got algorithms for everything. So I'm sure they probably nailed me. Most of y'all remember my little thing here, my little quilt looking blanket, and they had a $1.97 pattern sale at Annie's. Girl, I got more quilt blanket patterns, so I may be making some more of those. I really, really like doing them. I like it when they look like a old-fashioned quilt, but in crochet, I mean, makes sense to me. It's heavier. It's heavier than a quilt. I think that's about it. Oh, and I got a sewing machine here. I was doing the sun sails. My sister had me do a sun sail project for her. So I made sun sails. I don't know how good they are or if they're even going to work right. But I made her sun sails to her specifications. I did all that. I did it here because it was spread out like a big dress. I mean, there was enough fabric to have like a ball gown. I'm not kidding. It was like ball gown size. That much fabric it looked like. And I'm sitting here steadily going on my sewing machine just to getting it done, man. Getting it done because I want it to be over. So I finally got it done. And then I went ahead and kept that sewing machine here because the one I got for Christmas didn't work. My little mini one, my little red one, it didn't work. It made me so mad. I really liked it because it was like really small. But this one, it fits under my table so I can set it out of the way and, you know, just it's not in the middle of anywhere, and it keeps my floor clean, which is like a high priority for me right now. Because I just am not handling that floor stuff right now. I'm using my ring light because it wasn't quite dark enough to turn on the overhead light when I started, but it's getting that way now. Who knew? I found a couple of new channels, y'all, doing the Christmas in July Fairies 21, hashtag Christmas in July Fairies 21. That's what you need to look for. But I found a couple of new channels. I'm not going to tell you who they are because I'd rather y'all do the search for them and enter yourself. Because hello, everybody remembers last year, Mama Swift was opening presents for months after she won. So it was like a lot. So, because there were over 200 people sending her stuff. So your mailman may hate you, but it'll be fun putting it to win. But since I can't be a fairy this year, I'm going to do everything I can to support the people who are being fairies this year because they really are working hard to make it a wonderful event. And Dana is busting it, man. She and there's another person who's working with her. Cannot think of her name. Those of y'all who know her name, just in the comments if you would, because I can't think of her name right off the bat. But I know Dana has just been amazing with this. She's got so much going on, but she finds time to do a lot for her yarny community. And that just makes me tickled pink because it's amazing. Some people are the same as last year. Familiar faces, some of them are not. I found I think it was a bourbon channel. I'm gonna check them out. I don't drink bourbon, but I've always been interested in it, you know, as to what it, you know, what people look for when they're looking for a good bourbon, that kind of thing. And I have a feeling that's what this channel's about. And it's not just yarny people who are doing it, y'all. If y'all remember last year, it was a lot of different types of channels doing the Christmas in July fairies. We had a lot of fairies last year, way more than I expected. Some of these channels, they're bigger than mine. Most of the channels that I went to, they were like way bigger than mine, which is fine because y'all know that's never been my goal. My goal is always to be sitting here talking to y'all and just hanging out. And that's what I like. I like doing that. So it doesn't matter. I mean, I've got enough subscribers for me. I don't care if I get more. If I get more, I'm happy. If I don't, I'm happy. So, you know, it's not going to kill my sunshine or anything for anybody if I don't go up in subscriber numbers. Now, here is one thing I do want to ask y'all and just you know, write down in the comments, or if you're not really working on anything, don't write anything. You don't have to. I just am always curious. Y'all know me. I'm always curious. I'm like that, like the Tasmanian devil. I go like from place to place to place to place because I'm always wanting to do something unique and different and something else. And I've seen a couple of things that I've been like, are you kidding me? Like these people who got married on a net suspended out over a canyon. I'm like, no. They had a photographer, the pastor. Someone was hanging from the net. I'm like, no. And then we have promoting fiber arts. There's one young lady there that does, I cannot think of her name, and it's going to drive me nuts. But she does an excellent job of bringing us new articles, showing us new people, interesting subjects of what people are doing with yarn or what they're doing with the fibers. It's always something interesting, and I like watching that. So to me, it makes sense. Now, I think that's about it, y'all. Yeah, I think I've run out of things to talk about today. Probably. Tomorrow I have to drive the side by side so my sister can cut tree limbs. And then I have to drive it again so that we can pick up tree limbs, which of course I can't pick anything up right now because if I get any more of this poisonous stuff on me, I am so messed up. They won't be able to help me. They will, but you know, it just would be painful. Very painful. I think that's it, y'all. I really have appreciated y'all being so kind as to be patient with me while I was gone on hiatus, the sabbatical, whatever I want to call it, because I just needed to take a break from YouTube for a little bit. I wasn't getting to watch a lot of my favorite channels as much, and I wanted to be more of an observer for a while than a creator, and that works for a while, and then you get bored. No, I'm only kidding. No, y'all. I like watching y'all's videos. Y'all, just let me know what you're working on, please. Any interesting things, any new things. I haven't seen anything as unique as my Africa blanket yet, but I have an idea for another thing that came from the same group. So I may be doing something else from that group. It's interesting. That was the hardest thing I've ever done, was that Africa pattern, because it was just crazy is what it was. It was just crazy the way it did. So, I mean, y'all, it was crazy. But, yeah, everything's working good. I'm working, as you can see, on several things. Waiting for the green yarn to come in. My cucumbers are all over. And I do mean it grew like kudzu. And those of you who are not from the South, kudzu is a vine that grows over everything. And once it starts, it don't stop. It covers everything. And it's fast too, because it'll cover the side of a building in a day. That's some fast stuff. But my cucumbers are like spread out like that. Like they killed everything in the tub. So they're the only thing in the tub, except for my carrots. My carrots actually look decent. Right now, they're only about this little. And then, but I have gotten some cucumbers. And my tomato plant made a bounce back. So I may be getting more tomatoes this year. I didn't think I would, because, you know. And then my corn, I finally got the silk strands in. They're starting to show. And then, no eggplant, y'all. those of y'all who grow eggplant, let me know what I'm supposed to be looking for, because I can't tell if I'm going to get anything or not. I've got all these little pretty yellow flowers all over the cucumbers and around the eggplant plants, but I don't know which one belongs to the eggplant, which one belongs to the cucumber. I think it's just after they grow. If one of them turns black, that's an eggplant. If one of them turns green, that's a cucumber. I think. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, it could be. I hope. Anyway, I will let y'all go. I have kept you long enough, even though I haven't been on for a while, but 30 minutes is long for me. Y'all take care of yourself and have a blessed day, and whatever you do, take care and stay safe. Bye, y'all.